Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities Skylines. So you are seeing the view from one of the buses that we have here. I'll be honest with you, I recorded an episode before this one, but I actually didn't like it, so I'm not publishing it, but I will show you what I did and what's happening, what's new, and what's not. As you can see, this is a new line that goes through our farming area. You can see the city uh, behind there in this skyline, and these are roundabouts accessing the industry area as well. So pretty good view here, but I'll get out of that so I can show you. This is the bus that we were in. So this is the area that we were looking at. So I did a few things and some of them I'll change. So I've added a few more crops in here and some silos as well, so we can store that. And we also have now the farm workers barracks and the maintenance building as well, because we level up for 4 stars in there. And this is looking good. This street, now it's an avenue, not a street. So it was a street before. I made that into an avenue just so we could have these bus stops in here and free flowing traffic. I've also added this milking parlor so we can get a little bit more animal products. And I've added this. So this is one of the things that I'll change slightly because I don't like the shape of it at all at the moment. But this is a bakery, which is great because we have all these products that we are producing, and I think it makes sense to have a bakery here so we can use those raw materials and transform into something that we can sell and make more money. And here we have two warehouses, one for animal products set to fill, and one with flour also set to fill, and also a new large barn set to fill, which just stores crops naturally. And why I put those in here, it's because this is what the bakery use. So when they put an order out for products, they'll go here first and then they'll get it. I also added this slip lane so they can easily get into this area, and I think that helps. But yeah, I'll just change the shape of this a little bit because I didn't like that, as I mentioned. But this should be easily done. Now, I've also done a new bus line in here. Just select this option so it doesn't look weird. So this bus line goes into here, so it goes to that warehouse, into the solar stations, the farm, and then the services area, and that goes into the city, just going around this little area here. Then we have connections to the tram station, to the metro station here, and I think we do, yeah, we have this one that's close enough to there as well. And I also redid this line because as we remove all the roads from the industry here, they were not working. So the blue line here, they just go around this area, providing bus service to this area in there. So they're working very well. The blue has 353 passengers. The orange has 185. And as you can see, we have just a couple of stops there with a lot of people, which might be worth having an extra vehicle in there. Maybe that's not the one that I want. Let's select the type, and the only problem here is find the type of bus that I want to match that. Can I select this and add another one like that? Yeah, I can. So I'll add two and I'll remove that one. There you go. I don't know why this keeps going to the queue, but that's not what I want. We have 8 vehicles there, we want 9. No, that's not what I want. There you go. We had both of them selected. So here we go. And please remove that one and add another one. So 9 vehicles, the correct ones, and this should help clean up these stations. One of them is this one. Okay. Fair enough. Now moving into the next one. This one. Oh, this is the one that we are looking. This one, sorry. We have... I think we have enough buses. I think this is the right number that we need here. Nothing is too full and it's all going well. This one is on the side of the city, but I won't look at that right now. And yeah, I think that's all that we need there. So let's close this. And this brings me to one other thing that I did, which was just putting down some buildings here, and I'll show you the way it looks. So the industry was filling all this area here. And what I did, I put down some high density buildings in there and in here, but I started transitioning to low density in this area. So put down some services like high school. We have the elementary school somewhere right here. And we do have fire service, police, all that sort of stuff. So we have some pathways in there. It's pretty simple. I think I want to keep the same format that we had before. And this is very grid-like based on the other areas. And I think this will help reshape this area to what it should be. I don't want to get this full of parks in this area because this is a more packed area and I think this looks better that way. But anyway, I'll start getting into what I'll do for this episode. So one of the things that I mentioned was redoing the shape of these roads right here because I didn't like it. And moving on to this side, what I want to do here, I want to make another highway connection that will bring all the way here and connect to this one. So I want to use this area and this will hopefully help clear the traffic from these main highways in here and start distributing traffic to this area. So they'll have another option. This will also help send the traffic correctly from these junctions in here. And although we don't have any problems in there at the moment, I think this will definitely help us out. And this will make sure that we have all the traffic going the right way over there. But with that out of the way, let's get into it and let's start doing all the important stuff. I'll see you guys in a bit. guys, and we are back. So I think this is a very good moment for me to come back to the game and stop the speed build because we just achieved 6,000 people in the city. And this will get us a few things that we really want. So one of them is a new area, so we can purchase a new piece of land. And just I don't know if I mentioned that before, but my goal in this city is not to unlock the all the tiles, but just what the game gives us. I think it's 9, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, we've achieved a new one, and now we can put down airports. So we can get cargo and passengers, and these will be pretty good for us. And also we unlock the two airports, the cargo and the passenger airport. So that's really good. We do have some new unique buildings in here as well. So we have the Chirpex launch sites and the winter market. And I think that's all. We don't have any monuments, but that'd be great. So the next target would be 75,000, which will unlock, I believe it's the last tile and monuments as well. And the international airports with the cargo airport hub and the metropolitan airport, which is fantastic. Like we can do a lot of this, but we've got 6,000 people and we just achieved a new milestone for our city. And I'm pretty happy with that. I was just finalizing, put down the pipes here because yes, we do have a new area here that I've been preparing. And this is something that I want to do since our last industrial build. And here we are. So just showing you what we did. So I've redid this connection completely. So before we had an X lane connecting to this area and another one connecting to this one and going around. Now we do have two roundabouts here. So I kept that small roundabout and made it above ground. So it's just like a elevated roundabout here that then connects to this main roundabout. The reason why I thought it's important keeping this one is that we have traffic coming from here. This traffic might want to go to the warehouse and train station, or this wants to go to the other highway, or this wants to go, I don't know, maybe go around and go back. This is possible. These is all possibilities that we have. I might remove this connection here now that I am looking at it. We don't need that anymore. And when we got a new level for our university, and yes, I went to do some buildings here because we we had the volleyball club, we have the technology museum, the trade school media lab, the trade school academic statue number 2, which is not as exciting, but we do, and the school of engineering. So these are a few things that I want to do there. We might do that the start of the next episode. I think that would be a good idea. But anyway, let's take a look at this then. So do I want to keep this? Probably not. I think I will remove that one, and then we might be able to make this a smarter connection here, and instead of this weird thing here, I'll change the layer to something that makes more sense for us. Hopefully we don't have any weird stuff here. No, we don't. So that's good. We then have this new interchange here. It's a mix of styles in this interchange. You have the T junction, you have the roundabout junction. So, and by the way, we have now Rodolfo Bridge in here, which is was asking for that. I know you some of you might be wondering what is Rodolfo in this series. So there he is. He is in this bridge now for posterity. So, and this bridge will take you to this new highway connecting both sides here with this really nice junction. This is a pre-made junction, by the way. I've tried a few options in there, but I end up going with the Y highway interchange. I initially tried, which one was that? This one, but this was lagging the game a lot because I had to make a few changes there, and I wasn't able to do without like the game just freezing because there are too many junctions in that interchange, and not junctions but nodes, those little nodes like those. And well, anyway, didn't work, and I used this one. I'm pretty happy with this. And now this connects to the other side of the city. They don't need to go all the way here to this junction. They can get straight into this area that will grow later on, or come straight into this area. And we already have a lot of cars using that highway, which is fantastic. And we have this new area in here, and this will be another industry because now we just have specialized industry in the city. So we have the farm just at the corner over there, we have the fishing, and I'll have the forestry industry in here. So this will be a new area just for industry, and I think this will work quite well because they'll have access to the train station, they'll have access to residential, commerce, and I might even bring the train line into this area so it's easier for us to connect with everything else, so they don't need to go to that specific train station for there. I think that's more smart if I do something like that. But yeah, this would be something that we build in a future episodes. And the last thing that I did was just quickly changing this into a shape that I'm more comfortable and more happy with the result, which is like these rounded corners. It's at the whole road rounded, just these round corners, and then a straight line here for the warehouse and the bakery as well. Now I think I'll take the opportunity to take a look at the income that we have. We are making money. Yes, we are. But I want to take a look at how much money we are making into the industry. Obviously, this goes up and down a lot. But just warehouse, we are making 6,000 profits. And oh, that's a lot of money. We are making around like 2,000 on farming, and fishing. We just went on the profit line, 500. Not too much. I think we can improve that definitely, and we might take a look at that later on. But as you can see, this goes up and down, and this is normal. But overall, we are making a lot of money. I think I had 3 million in the bank, and now I have 4.7, and this is going pretty well. Usually, there is one making money and two losing, and the one that's making money make a lot more. So having now the forestry in the near future in here will help us a lot. For the university, we are making a lot of money with that as well. So as you can see, we are making a profit of, I'll just pause a little bit, of 36,000, income of 76,000, expense of 40,000, which is pretty interesting because when I was looking at the university in here, it looks like we are losing money. So it's interesting to see that when you look at the income and expense from campus areas, and this is the only campus that I have, then we are actually making money. Maybe it also counts like tickets income from this area. I don't know. It's just weird because we have the tuition fees only and expense. So we might be taking a look at here as well. Income 7,000 trophies 6,000, 130,000 we got from money. And yeah, I don't know, this expense just does not add up, but we are making money at least. And industry is a small part. The campus is making a lot of money, which is nice. And that's why I was really happy to see that we got the 5-star now, because then we can work on the remaining buildings and finalize this area with all that we wanted. I don't know if we have another university in the city. We might do, depending on how much space we still have. So we have 2 more tiles to buy. I don't know if that's worth having another one, but we might do it. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, I think for the next episode, we will do something with the industry here and finalizing the university, or at least putting down those remaining buildings. And then we will look probably into more residential, because right now we don't have demand because it's all industrial, and this will probably give us a lot more jobs, and we will be able to get more residential down as well. But we still have to grow this area. Actually, they are growing quite well. So we have the 4-star buildings and going to the 5-star in there, which is pretty good. So if we take a look at the land value here, that's the one. So it's pretty good land value in this area. And if we look at where are the levels, building levels, I never know where that is. Come on. Citizen happiness, they are happy, so that's good. Here, levels, pretty good. So mostly 3 levels, level 3, sorry, and just this area needs to be updated, which is normal because this is the newest area in here, replacing that industrial. For the industrial level, we do have only 3, so I guess they treat this as a level 3, probably. Office, we still have some offices as level 2. I think, yeah, we have some in this area, and this is normal as well. I think I'm fine with that. But yeah, I think the city is growing, and traffic at the moment, we are at 80% again, which is pretty good. So we are back at 80, and this is where I want to stay. And hopefully we can improve that even further as well. I don't know why it's all red if there is just 2 cars in there. But anyway, I think that's it for today, guys. And I will just find someone using our new highway here, and I'll leave you guys here. Please leave me a comment what you think, if you want to see anything else in this new area that we have here, that we are just driving through it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure that I do something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.